Hi, I'm Josie Stockland. I'm a physical therapist here at Sanford Power, along with Jenny Dalland, athletic trainer. And today we just wanted to take some time to show you a routine that we recommend for some core strengthening videos. And keeping in mind that the intention of this is not to replace a strength day. This would be appropriate on one of those days where maybe you've done your run and you have a little bit of time, but not a ton of time, and you want to make effective use of your time. And then the second purpose is really to address all aspects of the core. Oftentimes we think of core and we want to do 1,000 sit-ups and move on, but core really is a broader term that refers to everything from regulating your breathing and even incorporating your glutes. So we'll try to encompass all those aspects. Okay, first up, Jenny is going to do 30 seconds of a standing hip hike. We like this exercise for runners because it's targeting some stability of that pelvis in the stance phase or the loading phase of your running. She's working her glutes here, a muscle called her quadratus lumborum, and also working on a little bit of stability of that left side. You'll notice she's keeping her knee slightly unlocked as she's trying to raise up the opposite side pelvis. Hold for a moment, and Jenny, you can switch sides. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. So hiking the left hip up, now in this case that she switched sides, and bringing back down to level. Good job. 15 seconds left. Five seconds left. And we'll transition into our next exercise. Next drill Jenny is going to do is 30 seconds of hip rotations on each side. So she goes back to single leg stance, and she's going to rotate all the way to the outside and then come along to the inside to create some mobility on that left leg as she's stabilizing in single leg stance and focusing on her control. So we want hips that are nice and stable, but also that have a lot of movement available. Good job, Jenny. Go ahead and switch sides. 30 seconds on each leg. Good. If when you're completing this exercise you find any part of the range is uncomfortable, that's okay, just you don't have to go as far. And if you need something to hold on to help you with your balance, just bring over a chair or perform these next to the wall so that you can focus on creating stability and stay safe in your positioning. Okay, good job.
All right, this next exercise is called a lateral lunge with a heel slide. And what we're doing here, so you can use a towel, anything that'll help your foot slide on the floor. And she's just doing a lunge laterally while sliding her foot. This is a great exercise to work those glutes as well as help with the stabilization on her stance leg, and also has an extra benefit of working those adductors, which are muscles that are also sometimes forgotten with the running. So it's a good strengthening exercise for all of the muscles in the hip extensors and glutes. All right, now she's going to switch sides here, and we're going to do the same thing, 30 seconds on the opposite side. If it feels like too much of a challenge, you can go less with that range of motion. Make sure things are pain-free and comfortable.
For the next 30 seconds, Jenny is completing some double leg bridges. For this exercise, it's a really good time to kind of slow down your breathing and have the chance to focus on how you're regulating that. So she's going to breathe in to prepare, push out the air as she raises her hips up, and inhale as she lowers back down. Again, that's exhaling as you push up, inhaling as you lower down. It's really easy to add a band around the knees if you want to add some resistance here, or Jenny could complete a single leg bridge as well to increase the challenge. Jenny's next exercise are some swimmers. So she is engaging her core through the abdominals in the front, and then alternating between extending opposite arm and leg to really get those back extensors, glutes, hamstrings, and all the way up through the lats and shoulder muscles engaged. She's only lifting as high as she's comfortable. You want to stay away from any back pain in this one and just really focus on keeping strong through the abdominals throughout the exercise. Good.
All right, the next exercise is the dead bug. This is a great exercise for that core. It also is a good one to help engage with breathing. So when you're doing this, you're going to alternate by extending your leg down, where you're going to inhale as you bring your leg down, exhale as you bring your leg in. Increased challenges for this would be alternating one arm with the opposite leg. One other thing to note with this exercise, not only is it a great core exercise, but it's a great exercise to engage the hip flexors. All right, the next exercise is a modified side plank with leg lift. This is a great exercise to work those oblique muscles, and we're in the modified version so that we can really target those glutes and hip abductors. So we're gonna go for 30 seconds here, holding that position and trying to keep the core nice and stable, avoid from tilting side to side or letting your leg drop. If you do get tired, you can definitely bring your leg down because this leg is a pretty intense exercise through the abductors. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side. Again, it is your choice to either hold that position or rep it out with the abductors when you're raising or lowering that leg. You're gonna feel the burn a little bit more so because you were stabilizing with that stance leg on the other side. So if it feels harder on that side, it's probably because those muscles were working pretty hard on the left side.
Final exercise Jenny is going to do to round out our 6 minutes of core is a plank, and then adding in some hip mobility by driving that knee towards her elbow on each side. So it gets back to that concept of really wanting a good, strong foundation through your core. She's keeping those abs strong so that her low back does not sink down. And then in the presence of a strong foundation, we want lots of good controlled mobility above and below those segments. Okay, that completes our core segment for today. It should take roughly 6 to 7 minutes, so hopefully you were able to follow along. If you have more time and want to increase the difficulty of this, you can always run through it a couple of different times. So thanks for joining us. Again, Josie and Jenny at Sanford Fieldhouse.